Most of y'all know me as Cat7597 from Instagram and Facebook and stuff. I figured I'd show you how I do a 3-pass shave with a DE today. I figured 2016 I'll try to make several videos of how I do straight razor shaves and DE shaves. Today I'm going to be using Antica Barbieria Colla, fabulous shave, and using the Plisson. I'll be using my Wolfman WR1 with an Atlas AT&T handle and Voskhod. So let's get to it. Now the reason I don't face lather that much is because my face always feels raw. I got semi-sensitive skin. I have to be real careful over how much pressure I put on the razor as far as lightness goes and stuff. Now, I don't use a synthetic that much. This Plisson, it'll hold water in it and drip on me. Kind of OCD. But I got normal hair. And I try to follow the grain as good as possible. I used to fill my sink up until I started shaving with a straight razor, and found it's a lot more efficient. You use less water. If I just turn the sink on, I'm putting very, very light pressure. Now I have hairs up under here that are kind of in the skin. So with a straight, it's really hard for me to get those. Same thing with right here. But if I stretch my skin, little bumps come up. And so I noticed with a straight razor that I'll actually chop them off. Cut my face and get little weepers that way. But with a DE, I just barely stretch my skin and go over it very lightly. I figure I could make a video how I bowl lather. That's a big question I see. I've been looking for a bowl actually. Another one. I got this bowl from Walmart for $1.50. It's a fruit bowl. Thought it was a berry bowl, but it's actually a fruit bowl. I'll go across the grain on this pass. And straight down is across the grain on these. Very light touch. Same thing with this side. This Voskhod, first time I used it in this Wolf. Very smooth. I've been using Pole Silvers and very light pressure. Pole silvers do great. Put a little flap on the skin. Go across the grain. And then hairs up under there, I can stretch it all I want. But it won't get those hairs, so I have to put that little flap in. You'll see when I do it against the grain. That's the only way I can get them all gone. Get baby butt smooth. I don't do it with a straight. I might go back over with a DE after a straight shave. I don't do a 3-pass shave with a straight. I can get that pretty good with just 2 passes. This Antica is the best. This is actually the shaving cream, but it's a hard shaving cream, and it is wonderful. I know some people have allergies to little allergic reactions to almond oil. I'm glad I don't. I used to use the P160 from Razor Rock. Then my wife got a hold of it after I got her a razor, and it's hers now. That's the way that goes. Now when I paint, I know this is a thinner soap. If I'd used my Badger, I could have got out a lot thicker, but these synthetics, I can't. I just don't use it enough. So 2016, I'm going to use more synthetics. So against the grain, all I do is stretch down here at the neck. Right here is against the grain for me, and then straight up. Which I have some that go down too. Now say I have a mole, and I just go lightly over it. Even with a straight. I haven't been able to use a straight this last week because I hurt my neck. So I can't, that's as much as I can turn my head right here. Like I said, I got bumps if I stretch it real big, so I barely turn. Barely stretch with my cheek on my lip. I let the blade do the cutting. My first pass up, I'll stretch it a little bit. Just go over the hump. Gotta figure out where to put this camera. And if I feel these little bumps. I'll do a frog, get it loose, frog neck. Get it loose and just run the blade over it real lightly. It gets them. Now, if you're just starting out, make sure that you relather. Some soaps, see how I have to stretch the skin to get that? That's the only way to get those. You'll find out. But the only way that I'll do it without lathering is knowing the soap, knowing the cream. I use wash my face with warm water, and then a cold water splash. I just leave it on there, wipe the mustache out. It's usually a lot shorter than this, but I'll show you real quick what I use. This is what I use every day. But I don't use it on where I shaved. I have eczema. Or psoriasis, or what you want to call it. And so this has witch hazel or something in it, and aloe. I know aloe. I don't know about witch hazel. But if I put any kind of balm on my face where I shaved, it's oily the rest of the day. And that's what psoriasis is, the overproduction of oil. Well, this kind of keeps it at bay. You'll notice my face will turn red when I put it on, but that'll go away. Let's see, we're going to use fine, fresh vetiver. Love this stuff. Like I said, in the future, I'll make different videos of a pre-shave and post-shave. I know I had a lot of questions about how to clean the brush and everything. But thank y'all, and I'll see y'all next year. Have a happy New Year's.